Welcome. Ashma.
Hello, Isaac.
Hi.
Hi. Very intense times outside in the world, and some very old stuff in my family playing, or old patterns, but at the moment I'm just in my house redoing some things, and I feel I'm not so quiet or something, but it's fine, and I love to sit with you. Yeah.
Welcome. Yeah, welcome.
Yeah.
Now, it's interesting that even what we call not being quiet
Mm-hmm.
is the attention is still out. It's on experience. It's not with just with awareness.
Yeah.
So, but yet it, in some ways there's a confusion because it feels like we're being with what's inside. So oftentimes, like we've developed the habit of like really fine noticing of what's going on rather than who's aware of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah, I get that. I see that you see. Beautiful.
Yeah. Because then something is wide anyway. Or, yeah.
Yeah.
And then nothing needs to be different. Yeah.
It's just, it's like this thing of recognizing that whatever we experience is always changing. You can't hold on to any experience, not the highest high, not the lowest low. It's transitory. It's changing, 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 changing. And when that movement comes of wanting something to be different, what happens? Let's just look together. What happens there? The moment that movement comes up, it's just a movement that comes up, and it's like suddenly like there's an energy, you could say, or a focus on wanting to change something that's already changing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's no more just meeting it or just, like allowing it to just come and go. There's an agenda, there's a hardness, there's a whole bunch of things that start to stack up very quickly.
Just tears, no. Touched by, yeah. Thank you.
Vedanta.
Hello,
Hi.
Isaac. Yeah, when you speak with Nashma and just being with this, what we are always, it sounds so easy actually. And I have a question, because the last 2 days, again, something like in German is a Stöpsel, you know, suddenly a lot of crying actually happened again. And it didn't felt like collapsing or anything. It felt like a deep issue came up, something like all around money, actually, all around money. And I see in my history, there was so much unclarity, betraying, giving up, you know, very, very, very strange, actually. And I felt really it would just come up like a volcano, no problem. But is it, my question is always around this crying, actually, you know, because sometimes it's avoiding something and sometimes it's just it feels like healing or releasing. Yes.
Yeah, beautiful. I mean, it's beautiful, and there's no way, you know, it's like there's just moment by moment, just checking in. Okay, this is healthy. This is releasing. This is
okay.
So, yeah.
So,
you know, it's like, in a certain way, we hear, and in the deepest truth, there's nowhere to get to. There's no one here to get anywhere. Even releasing, in a certain sense, is a beautiful idea. And yet, you know, here's our life.
It feels always like such a truth, you know, it feels like a package of something comes up, or I don't know. And it's still an idea, actually. It's just energy. Maybe it's, I don't know what it is, actually. It's just moving and yeah.
I mean, we rest here. Do we know what's going on? We don't. We just hear, you know, and then somehow something wants to think it knows what's happening and all that.
Yeah. Always like running. Now I get it. Now I get it. Now I have it forever, or something like always after carrot, something like this. It's yes.
And it's so interesting to just, what is that I that's running? What is it really? Does it even exist? What is it? I mean, so I would, you know, the I thought really is like the first thought on which every other thought is based. You know, we have this sweet habit of, when we meet someone, we say, "How you doing?" And it's so funny because someone says, "How you doing?" And it's like, it's wow, I have no idea. I mean, whatever I say is just
Actually, with this question already
I don't know.
something
I
is,
don't know how to, what. Yeah, I don't know what I
yeah.
want to. How do I measure that? You know, it's just.
And actually, when we ask something like this, attention happens instead of opening
Yeah.
and
Yeah, and yet it's a
interest.
sweet. You know, so one thing it's one thing to have some sense of connection or
Yes.
somehow, you know.
Ah.
It's like it's interesting is take that question really, how are you? And then what's the you? And then doing. And yeah, it's a innocent and yet it projects whole universes, huh? Yeah.
Ah. Thank you, Isaac. Thank you. Thank you.
Sylvan.
Hi, Isaac.
Hi, Sylvan.
Can we just sit a bit?
With absolute pleasure.
It's interesting. Because I feel a loving presence, and at the same time, my mind would like to be more entertained. So it's going. Says at some point it's boring, even though it's really nice. It's loving. Yeah, I have this.
Just for fun, when we talk about the mind, does the mind actually exist? Because, like, to me, it seems like no thought, no mind. So what we call mind is just a series of thoughts.
Yeah.
And with that series of thoughts, a sense of I that is believed in, or something like that, like somehow.
Yes, it's just thoughts.
Yes.
Yeah.
So appearing in, can't say what that is appearing in, disappearing to where, who knows where it goes.
Mm-hmm.
So just for fun, we say you and me. And it's curious, what is the you, what is the me?
Yeah, I don't know really.
Yeah.
And still I have this, yeah, it seems like don't know, a lot of thoughts go into things like time. Oh, there's a day I need to do things somehow. Yeah.
So it's again no good or bad or right or wrong or anything like that, but just it's curious to sense and recognize now something got quiet there. You felt it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now in that resting now, nothing to do. No effort whatsoever. Eyes can see, ears can hear, nose can smell. Like this. Nothing to do. Life is just doing it. And now again, the subtlety of a very subtle discomfort is starting to come in again, and some sense of effort related to the discomfort. And you're not doing any of it. It's just like coming by itself. And again, just a dropping. I'm just speaking of this. Sense it here, maybe it resonates with you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now we're kind of moving into almost like a shared consciousness where its boundaries are disappearing. So in a way, this is like tantra or something, but it's just where that recognition of unity consciousness just starts to open up by itself without doing it all. No one's doing it. There is no one. It's just life, this intelligence. Yeah, beautiful.
Yes. Thank you, Isaac.
Thank you.
It's like you're my brother.
Yeah.
It's like sharing this. Thank you.
Thank you. Esther? Oh, Judith.
Hello.
Hi, Judith. Hi.
Yeah, I noticed that I was waiting to that my nervousness was getting less before I raised my hand, and then I thought, yeah, endless. So I would like to, I think, rest.
Yeah, perfect. And so then, you know, it's funny, even this idea of I want to rest, just what is aware of that? So beyond the sense of I, beyond this, I want anything. I mean, it's, you know, that statement, I want to just rest, is about that which is beyond resting and not resting, beyond anything at all.
I don't get it.
Okay, so right now, the sense of I comes and goes. And there's something beyond that, deeper than that sense of I. And that sense of I can come and go. It doesn't matter much. It just is referencing, or so, you know, like if there's no thought, that referencing just is gone. It's just like there's nothing here.
Yeah.
And so
what's beyond it never needs a rest.
it never needs, exactly. It is that in which resting appears. Yeah. Resting then is just an idea, you know, and now I'm resting, now I'm not resting, and still includes the sense of I or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but what else to say then, you know?
Not much,
No.
really. It's just like somehow, you know, we've grown up where there's you could say the habit is to speak in order to kind of,
Yeah.
you know, try to explain or, I don't know, justify or rationalize or something. But
Yeah.
just being is not, none of that's necessary. It's just to just hear and
Yeah.
yeah, and then, like energy or information just flows.
Yeah.
And everything can, you know, the ideas can come and go in that, but nothing is worth holding on to. It's just
No. Hmm?
when a dream is happening,
Hmm? Huh?
it's a noticing of the dream.
Right now.
No, and when in night, when sleeping
Oh.
happens, then dreaming can happen.
Mm-hmm. it's a question. I don't understand.
No worries. Somehow, like dreaming happens, yeah?
Yeah.
I think we've all had dreams, but
Yeah.
Just these impressions and a storyline, and
Mm-hmm.
it seems to have a beginning and an end, and important things. And
Mm. Is it the kind of the same as now? But now we're more aware of. I am more aware of it.
Exactly.
The same.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like circus is going on.
Yeah, the same circus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good way of describing it.
Yeah.
And you're not doing it. If it was
No.
up to you, it wouldn't be there. Yeah. It's just firing of neurons and thoughts and like old programs, old information.
Yeah.
And yet there's something, there's awarenesses.
Yeah.
Something, I hate to use any word there, but much deeper, or just in another, it's not involved, it's not, but
yeah. But still, I hope a little bit that once slowly it will become more.
So nothing right or nothing wrong with it, hoping, but just looking very gently in this moment here. What's the price that gets paid for hoping?
Yeah.
All we have is these sensations, this moment, uncomfortable or not, at ease or not, But the moment the hoping comes in, there's a wanting something different. It's like this is terrible.
Yeah.
And maybe I can think my way out of it.
Yeah, and even also the saying about the speaking about hoping.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I lose a little bit the broader. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
The attention then is to an idea of how we think it would be better, or how we think we would like it.
Yeah.
And then,
And then you have to. Yeah.
All part of the dream in a way, And it feels then like there's a dreamer that's dreaming and all that, but then it just gets quiet again.
Yeah.
How would you describe this sense feeling now? That's just resting.
Yeah, like it's. I never experienced that it's so ambivalent. There's a lot of. I don't know the uncalmness. And at the same time, something like. Now I lose it again. I would say it's kind of broader around me. Then there's some kind of calm around me. And in me, it's not calm and.
What's the me? Are you calling the body me?
Yeah. Then I call the body me. But at that, in such a moment, that's a location. No. Yeah. Yeah, but now I spoke again, and now I lost.
It just, you know, there's a seeing happening as we speak, and then, but nothing to hold on to. We don't have to hold on to anything that gets spoken. It's
No.
not like that. Yeah, it's just like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
somehow I resonate. I see it and gone again. Yeah, it's just
You can forget it. That's
yeah. Nothing we have to hold in our mind or
yeah.
yeah. And resting together like this is so rich and
Yeah.
multi-dimensional, multi-layered, and
Yeah.
on the one hand love flowing, on the other hand nothing is happening. It's just,
Yeah. So thank you.
Thank you too. Yeah. Susanna.
Hi, Isaac.
Hi, Susanna.
There's so much resistance showing up in, yeah.
Just for a moment or two, just speak to me about what is it that's aware of that resistance. Somehow there is awareness of the resistance, otherwise, talking couldn't happen about it.
Yeah.
How's the resistance in this second, in this instant, what happened?
Can you say that again, please?
In the moment of, there was a moment of just when somehow it seemed to stop for an instant.
Yeah.
And what's here now?
Awareness is here now.
Awareness here. Just some, yeah.
And
then, yeah.
the feeling in the body is the same, but
Yeah.
it's not so important anymore.
Yeah.
Hmm. It's melting now. Thank you, sweetheart.
And you. Sure. Oh yeah. You still muted, Maria, on the left bottom of your screen. Is that a little red thing? Yeah, better.
Now you can hear me.
Yes.
There are very strong thinkings about the future, and I would like to stop it. It's very terrible for me. It's like a bondage to something that makes me very frightened. So
Yeah. And what's happening now?
It's opening and not so tired.
Yeah. And without effort, huh? Trying to, just to noticing it.
In my mind, it's clear, but energetic, there is a very strong holding. Now it's becoming a little bit looser. And
It's okay.
yeah.
Thanks, Maria.
Yeah, it's so nice to rest in that. I'm very thankful, Isaac.
Pleased. Yeah. How would you describe? If it's possible, it might not be possible.
There's like endless space in my belly. It's interesting because my belly is informing my brain. They're resting deeper into the ground or whatever it is.
Yeah, you know, in a way, it's like there's a habit of attention that presupposes there's a me and there's a you, and like it relates within that kind of like habit, you could say. And then like when we sit here like this, that just all goes away, and then it's just like it's
There's like really like that, like the dancing around the deep contraction in the brain is happening.
yeah. Like when and like is there a boundary between what we would call you and me, or
No,
no? Yeah, that doesn't even exist. Like in resting like this, yeah, it's far out. But we're not used to it, yeah, because it's like our usual habit is seeing everything as objects, and
I was really like contemplating like this objection that is happening by itself, and
yeah,
like that this is like actually always creating the pain, nothing else.
yeah,
It's just this habit of like that I have been treated like an object until now. And like my own relating to myself as an object instead of just resting into
or the own habit of that. It's because
yeah, it's
just,
like a habit, yeah.
yeah, it's just a habit, yeah, conditioned habit.
Mhm.
It's like, in a way, if I had to put words on it, it's like all the constructions of a me are just, just, yeah. Nothing to hold on to, nowhere to get, just.
I'm very grounded. I feel so grounded these days. It's just oh, such a blessing. Like, and like, how is it like? I don't know. With the lungs, what is your experience with the lungs? Because in the past days,
With,
I had lungs,
okay, yeah.
like very, very strong openings in the lungs, and now the mind is spinning off like, oh, could I have this COVID kind of thing? Because it's so strong what is opening in the lungs and coughing and like almost a feeling that I can't breathe anymore. Really, there's no one breathing anymore, and like the waves of grief that are coming with it are like almost unbearable. So, what is your experience with it?
When we rest here now, how is it?
That's not here yet.
Yeah.
Dissolving. I still feel some contraction there, but
yeah, like yeah. like a rawness or something like that.
It's the rawness. Yeah.
Mhm.
Just speaking about something is opening right now. Thank you so much.
Reiner.
Hi, Isaac.
Hi, Reiner.
I'd like to look at something we said with 2 days ago. Is okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't remember 2
Yeah.
days ago, but
Okay.
remind me.
Sure. We said with my issue of feeling helpless and hopeless, and you asked me who would I be without it, and I went with this question for the last 2 days, and I realized that this feeling of helplessness and hopelessness isn't comfortable at all, but it's so familiar that it gives safety to me.
Yeah.
And this idea, who would I be without it? There is, there is this feeling. Well, there would be energy, and there would be, I would be radiant, and I wouldn't feel safe with it.
So then, just in this moment, Rainer, just right here. What's beyond any feeling, any me, this, just right here now. What is, how would you describe that? If it's describable. Whatever that is there any me or I?
Well, at the moment, there's a very strong feeling of me and I. And there is the contact and the flow between us. And there is the knowing that there is no me and no I.
Yeah, interesting, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, far out. Yeah. So there's an activity going on that is that sense of me and I, let's say like that. I'm just noticing that activity, whatever that activity is. Not trying to change it, fix it, nothing, anything. So it gets ease for a moment or two, and then something kind of goes back.
Yeah, exactly. It's a little glint, and then poof, it grips again. Yeah.
And it's nothing that you're doing. It just happens by itself. Not your issue, not. But in that movement, then that sense of me arises, that sense of, It wants to solve it. It wants to fix it. It wants to get rid of it. I mean, it's like it all comes into view.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Sylvie? And then Lily afterwards.
Hi, Isaac.
Hi, Sylvie.
Would love to sit with you with something. I got a invitation to speech in Amsterdam for 50,000 people. So I really would love to do it, but my system is really in stress mode of it.
You know, it's not so much what you will say or not say. It's about the consciousness that you are. And out of that will come what's appropriate to that moment. You don't have to prepare anything. You don't have to have any bullet points. You don't have to have any idea of what you'll speak. There'll probably be speakers before you and they'll be speaking after you. But it's, you're not going there to convince anybody to anything. You're just going there to be. And then you'll see what comes out of your mouth. And let it surprise you because, there's a passion there in you.
Yeah.
And it'll speak. It'll use you to speak. And it's no different speaking to 50,000 than it is to speak to me.
Yeah, but my system, it's hard for my system. Public
Well,
speaking.
only because of the idea that you have to be prepared and you have to know what you're going to say, and without that you just show up. Okay.
Easy.
Yeah, I'm just, hi.
Hi.
Yeah. It's beautiful that you're all here, Yeah.
Yeah, and now there's
Clear,
yes.
yeah. It's clear that we have the same interest here, and it's beautiful to be together in that interest.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, simple, just really simple. You're not there to wind everyone up. You're not there to. Everybody that's there knows.
Yeah, it's so easy when I connect with you, because I feel more and more peace now, and I feel my heart so wants to do this, and
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah.
oh my goodness.
Yeah, yeah. So you'll be there. You'll see. Just like I said, just hi everyone.
Hi everyone. Okay,
yeah.
and then I will phone you, and you'll be present with me. Okay.
Yeah. No worries. No worries. Yeah, because it is so beautiful to be there with everybody that's we have the same interest. Yeah.
Yeah.
We see what's happening and we hear. Okay. Joining hands. You'll see. Beautiful. What a beautiful opportunity, Sylvie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really excited.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
Very good. Yeah.
Hi.
Lily.
Oh, Isaac, would you like to speak, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
Hi. Yeah.
Hi. Oh.
Thanks, Lily.
Many thanks.
Lily.